After UFC White House, Armen decided to give Justin Gaethje a brand new Ram truck. However, Justin turned down the offer. Because of that, Armen chose to give the truck to one of his fans instead. Now, a video has surfaced showing the moment the truck was handed over. Armen captioned the video by writing, "Congratulations at Rakhmonov on your brand new truck. I'm so glad you won the truck. You deserve it more than Justin."
Brother. I'm feeling great, baby. Driving off in my 2026 Ram, baby. Let's go. Armen's the man.
Dan Hooker has opened up about the payday for his recently announced fight against UFC newcomer Saladin Parnas. Speaking on the Ariel Helwani show, Hooker revealed that it will be the biggest payday of his career.
But never in my own backyard. You can't get your ass whooped in your own backyard. You ain't never living that down.
Best pay of your career this fight?
By a country mile.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
I love that.
By a country mile.
That is tremendous.
He said kids on debut. And then and then my manager Ash told me how much money it was. And I said, Viva la Paris!
Yeah.
Viva la France!
That is amazing.
And bro, I love her. Like, I've never been to France. That's like one of the big reasons why I first started fighting is to travel to new places. So I'm excited to get out there. I'm sure not everybody hates me, and I'm sure we're gonna have a really good time out there. I've heard terrible things, if that, and I want to go see.
Mike Perry will face Dillon Danis under the new dual MMA promotion. The matchup has raised a lot of questions and criticism among MMA fans. Speaking with Ariel Helwani, Perry responded to the Backlash and shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight.
This is a big name. Believe it or not, he is a big name. He's a famous guy, and he hasn't gotten all the fair shots and chances at big fights. And if you are a big fighter, a real fighter like myself, you can't not take this opportunity. So I'm taking the opportunity, and here in my hometown of Orlando, and looking to put on a great show for the people of my home city, and show them the king of violence up close and personal. I believe I'm going to stuff his takedowns. I believe I'm going to stop him from being able to get me to the ground. I am prepared for anywhere that the fight goes. Dillon, he may not have all the fights I have, but, I would like to take that O from him in his MMA record and, show the world and show Dillon that there's levels to this, and I'm looking to be extremely violent and exciting.
Dan Hooker says he's receiving death threats from French fans after fight versus Saladin Parnas was announced.
Équipe, je vous annonce officiellement ma signature à l'UFC. Je vous donne rendez-vous à l'UFC Paris le 5 septembre en main event contre Danis.
I don't give a fuck about the death threats. That's
okay.
I couldn't care less. I don't know if they're chucking it through Google Translate, but stop messaging me. I'm about as I'm pretty much a caveman living in the modern times. And for some fucking reason, now my message, they've like people, because how usually you don't even see those messages. It's just like your friends in there.
Yeah.
My Instagram is my actual Instagram. I don't have a...
Yeah.
It's like how I message my friends and stuff. But now for some reason, all the messages are coming through for some reason. They're like, there's a leak. Everyone's just talking shit in French. I'm getting like a million messages from people. I don't speak French, and I'm not putting it through Google Translate.
So
stop messaging me in French. If you're gonna talk shit, at least have the human decency to put your own message through Google Translate, and then send me the shit talk in English. I would appreciate that very much. I'm coming. And I'm coming in hot, and I'm coming to fucking ruin your night. I'm coming to ruin everyone talking shit, messaging me. I absolutely love it. I am going to ruin your night. I'm going to dash your...
Daniel Rodriguez says his incredible journey from a Mexican prison to headlining UFC Belgrade is worthy of a movie.
If there was ever to be like a movie made or something about, this story and this comeback and stuff, because we've never really had anything like this in UFC history, like is just making it to this fight and getting through it, is that like a good enough ending to the story, or do you feel like everything you've been through, all this, the hard work isn't complete unless you leave with the win?
You know, just getting here to this point, you know, is a victory in its own. You know, being able to come out here and headline the UFC fight, see my face on billboards, you know, and just feeling the respect, you know, it's unbelievable, man. It's truly a dream come true. There was times where I'll pray for this, just to be able to still do this, you know, and you know, getting out and the story blowing up like it did, and you know, the UFC giving me a new contract and this opportunity, and you know, and a tough opponent, you know, it definitely made me is making me rise to the occasion and you know, and embrace it, you know, and just live this moment. But you know, coming out with a victory would definitely you know, it'd be historic, you know, for not only for me but for the whole you know, MMA community, and for all of Los Angeles and everybody that's rocking with me, and all the fans and my family and everybody that knows that everybody knows what I've been through and how hard I've worked to get here to this moment right now. You know, it's an amazing story, man. I feel like it's definitely a story that needs to be in a movie, man.
George is St-Pierre, enjoying his post-retirement life.
Living the life, George.
John Jones backs Khamzat Chimaev, saying he's capable of beating anyone when he's mentally locked in.
You said that Khamzat Chimaev is capable of beating
And Khamzat Chimaev, Brian.
I love Khamzat.
Khamzat love you too. Wait.
I was really good at one point. I was really good. My kickboxing is really dynamic. My wrestling is really explosive. My submissions are really, and I'm comfortable saying that Khamzat, I mean, he's a problem for anybody. I'm grateful to be his friend.
We recently reported that Shavkat Rakhmonov could potentially return to the octagon in early 2027. Now, a new video has surfaced showing Rakhmonov continuing his recovery and preparing for his comeback by training with UFC flyweight Aspinall.
Gelmez.
Öz bildik hayatta koy vergen bilet.
Ay bilmiyorum.
Ben teri göstermedim, setke qarakine bu.
It's not easy to get the chance to train with Islam Makhachev. A video has surfaced online showing fans having to shave their heads before they were allowed to train with Islam.
Send him to 2-3 years Dagestan.
I look good?
Yes, bro. Now you good guy.
Забираю.
Girls don't like bald hair. Так, ты чё за некрасивый сатин? 10 years. 10 years, brother. Guys, good haircut. I swear you look better.
You're joking.
I swear.
Find me white man.
Somebody call you, okay. Thank you, guys. Unique for them, haircut.
Conor McGregor has just released training footage from his preparation for the Max Holloway fight. The video shows McGregor throwing heavy punches. Following Justin Gaethje's victory at UFC White House, there has been a lot of speculation about his future in MMA. Many believe that retirement might be the best decision for him. However, Matt Brown disagrees. In a video for MMA Fighting, Brown said that Justin still has a lot to prove in MMA, and that after such a huge win, he should take advantage of his current position and continue competing as an active fighter.
Not like in a top 5 pound-for-pound argument. He's not even in a top greatest lightweights argument necessarily. So he doesn't have anything to lose for going for it, right? There's like he's playing with house money now. He goes out and he wins a couple of fights, defends the title against a couple of top guys. Armen would be a huge one, I think. I mean, I think that's a huge notch in the belt. Avenging a loss to either Max or Charles, another huge notch is in the belt. He doesn't have anything to lose. He loses to those guys. His legacy isn't any less than it was before. And that's what we talk about all the time on here. Don't forget what we're doing is prize fighting. Justin's value is higher than it's ever been. Take advantage of that shit while you can.
Armen Sarukyan announces he has booked his next UFC fight and that the UFC will announce it soon. Drew Dober had surgery for 2 hernias. He is eager for his next fight. Dober holds a 2-fight winning streak, including a second-round knockout of Michael Johnson.
UFC's asking when I can be ready to fight again. I'm fully recovered from my summer surgery. Body's feeling good. I'm back into training. I'm eager to get back to the octagon and ready to start another training camp. So I'm eager to get another fight booked. I'm looking at the events the UFC has posted and getting an idea of when and where I could fight. But while I'm creating my own opinion, I want to ask the fans, who should I fight? When should I fight? And where should I fight? I've been watching the lightweight division. I got a couple names. I want to reach as far up as Tom Nolan. He's in the rankings. That'd be a fun fight. Dan Hooker got scheduled to fight, so I'd be intrigued on who wins that one. But there's a bunch of guys coming up. Mason Jones has been winning some Fight of the Nights. He's super interesting. There's a Muay Thai fighter from Russia that just won from Abu Dhabi. Man, I love watching the lightweight fights. I could possibly fight anybody. So I just want to ask the fans, tell me, who should I fight, when I should fight, and where should I fight? Drop the name in the comments, and maybe I'll send that name.
We lost a fight at UFC 330 today. Geoff Neal has officially withdrawn from his scheduled welterweight bout against Chidi Njokuani. At this time, the reason for Neal's withdrawal has not been revealed. UFC matchmakers are already working to find a replacement opponent so Njokuani can remain on the August 15th card. We'll keep you updated if more information on Neal's withdrawal or a replacement opponent is announced. Anthony Smith has appeared before a judge today after being arrested on felony charges of DV, causing serious bodily injury, terroristic threats, and first-degree false imprisonment. During the hearing, a judge set Smith's bond at $500,000. If he's able to post bond, he'll be released while awaiting trial under several conditions, including no contact with his wife, Michaela Smith, not leaving the state without permission, and staying out of any further legal trouble. Authorities still haven't released the details about what led to Smith's arrest, but the no-contact order could suggest that his wife was involved in the alleged incident. If convicted on all 3 felony charges, Smith could face up to 26 years in prison. Paddy Pimblett posted some behind-the-scenes footage of UFC 329 today. Here's the clip where Paddy ran into John Jones, and the two discussed Daniel Cormier. Paddy said he felt like he was playing both sides because he was with DC the other day, and John says he had no problem with DC because he's the one who beat him.
Oh, Harvey, you good, fella? Yeah, man. Kirsty.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
They asked if you can have someone's skill set. Did you say me?
Yeah, you wrestling?
I appreciate it.
I wish I could wrestle like you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for saying that.
You know that.
For Paddy, absolutely, man. He's a great personality, great fighter, and absolutely a fan. I'm more of a fan of Fat Paddy. I like that.
Honest. I got a picture with you in 2010 or 11, lad. I'll have to try and find it and send it. I'm like that. You know what I mean? I was in Birmingham at the Fan Expo in the UK.
Oh, no way.
See on there, I got a picture because it's the same weekend I got a picture with Bruce Butler.
I'm proud of you, dude.
You know that fella. Thank you very much.
Everyone loves you, Paddy.
This is how I make weight, lad. This man right
Oh, that's the nutritionist.
Yeah, he's the S&C coach nutritionist.
You don't want to hear about Fat Paddy then.
Yeah. No, but I'm used to it. But I'm playing both sides here. I was with DC the other day, playing both sides.
No, it's okay. I got no problem with DC. Hey, I won.
Yeah.
King Green puts in some cardio work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get that cardio. I'm trying to still keep it moving, like when I was in a fight. Get those legs. Yeah, let's keep that shit going. You know? That's that cardio right there.
Dustin Poirier, giving back to his community.
Today's the day. Good Fight Foundation, back to school, supply, backpack pickup. 10 a.m. We're starting. First come, first serve. Service Chevrolet Cadillac on Ambassador Caffrey, Lafayette, Louisiana. The Good Fight Foundation. We did it again. See you guys there. Annual backpack Good Fight Foundation back to school drive is underway. We've got about 1,400 backpacks. First come, first serve. Service Chevrolet is happening. It's going down. Thank you, Lafayette, Louisiana. I ain't never been a punk.
Something he doesn't need to go to.
Lafayette, Louisiana, thank you so much. The Good Fight Foundation, everyone involved, everyone who donated their time, spread the message that we were doing this. 1 hour, all backpacks are going, somewhere between 1,400. These kids got school supplies. 337, let's go!
John Jones says he believed he was chosen by God and couldn't lose, which led to partying before the Gustafsson fight. It was also announced this week that Darren Till will take on Yoel Romero at BKFC 94 on September 26th. Perry appeared on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday, where he gave his thoughts on Till's Romero and whether he still expects to fight Till one day. Perry believes Till has a tough task ahead of him against Romero, but says he hopes they eventually end up fighting each other.
Okay, so true or false? Can I ask you this? True or false? By the time it's all said and done, you and Darren will in fact fight in a fight of any kind, in a match of any kind. Do you believe this? Or is it going to be like one of those great what ifs and never wases?
It's hard to say. He's got a tough task with Yoel. It's like, oh, after Yoel beats him up, do you want me to fight him? Like, I would assume that people would say yes, that they do want me to fight him. It's a long time fight that didn't happen, and I don't want it to be like Khabib and Ferguson. You know, so brother, I said I'm focused on this.
I know,
fight.
I'm sorry.
I said that we gotta focus.
It's just right there.
Why don't they all just get in the ring at the same time and I'll fight the lot? But he's got a big task. Yoel's no joke, whether he's 50 years old or not. Yoel is smart. He fights smart. He's fast. He's ferocious. He's very powerful. But Darren Till was able to beat Wonder Boy at one of Wonder Boy's best times of his career. And yes, he did it in Liverpool or Poland or wherever he did it. He did it in Liverpool, which judges were on his side, but I think it was a 5-round fight, and he point fought with Wonder Boy really well. So Darren's very smart and fast, and he's a capable fighter himself. But bare knuckle, you know, he's already been knocked down. His knee has already touched the floor in one bout, and Yoel is as savvy as they come. So let them focus on that. I gotta focus on Dillon, the foot grabber, Danis, and then oh no, I didn't want that to happen.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Man, I tried to get my dang podcast set up working.
Brendan Schaub criticized Ian Machado Gary following Gary's recent comment that women should rule the world. On his podcast, Schaub said, "God damn, he's bad."
And these outlets he's going on, it's, hey man, do you know the UFC fan base? And some of them, I'm like, he's trolling when he's like, the world would be so much better if it was ran by women. It's like, hey man, you know, I'm sure you and your wife talk about things at night. That doesn't mean you should use it to promote a cage fight against the pound for pound #1 guy in the world. He should only be allowed to talk about fighting. You know how people tell LeBron James, shut up and dribble? I never agreed with him. Like, come on, man, there's people too. Y'all let them express themselves. Until I heard Ian Gary do an interview, I went, oh, shut up and fight. Oh, shut up and fight. Because you're turning everybody off. And nobody's buying this. Nobody's buying this shtick.
Jan Blachowicz returns to action this weekend against Navajo Sterling after fighting Bogdan Guzkov to a majority draw last December. Jan was originally scheduled to rematch Guzkov, but those plans changed after Guzkov stepped in to face Magomed Ankalaev at UFC Abu Dhabi last weekend following Khalid Roundtree's withdrawal. As a result, Sterling accepted the fight on short notice. Despite the late opponent change, Jan says he's not concerned and believes his experience will play a major factor in the matchup.
No, why? Because I'm doing this all my life. It's, you know, it's new opponent. I have a lot of respect to him, but it's just another, you know, fighter who have to stop, and that's it, you know. So I don't think about this mess around because I don't want to waste energy for that. Okay, it's new opponent. That's it. We do small changes, and we are here to, you know, to win the fight against him or different opponent. Doesn't matter. And this is something what I have to use in this fight, experience, you know, because I'm much older than he. So for sure he will be, you know, faster, stronger, but experience is on my side and he gonna feel it. I am mentally strong. This is also one of my, you know, great power, and I just have to, you know, use it in the fight and stop him, you know. For me it's another opponent, nothing new. I feel everything inside the octagon, and that's it. He's young, hungry, you know, guy, so I have to be careful and have, you know, keep my hands up all the time, be focused with a lot of respect to him, but nothing new. I just want to have, you know, amazing fight, great adventure inside the octagon, have some fun inside there, and you know, knock him out. Not leave the decision for referee. Not anymore, please. Yeah, no, it's new history for me. I don't think about the past fights, and that's it. You know, it's new opponent, new story, and that's it. New adventure.
Sean Strickland reveals what goes through his mind when he's losing a fight.
Oh, and to answer your question, when you're in a fight and you're getting the shit kicked out of you and you know you're going to lose, you just tell yourself, one, I don't want to get finished, so I'm not going to be a bitch, and two, maybe I get lucky. The only thing you're thinking about is like, maybe I could get lucky. It only takes one.
So you still have the will to fight.
Yeah, like, I know I'm not going to win. I know I've lost every round. Maybe I get lucky. Just put your hands up and maybe you get lucky.
Have you gotten lucky?
No, when I've got the shit kicked out of me, I just continue to get the shit kicked out of me. No, I just continue to get the shit kicked out of me. Yeah, no, never did.
Islam Makhachev stated he felt bad about Conor McGregor's injury.
Conor go down. What was your honest reaction to that?
Honestly, I feel bad, you know, but I know Max gonna beat him, but not like fast like this, you know, in the first minute. I want to see how he fight after the five years, and honestly, feel bad when it's...
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest MMA news. And I'll see you in the next video.